Welcome, boys and girls. I'm Scuba Winters, and today we're here with patch 7.55 of Final Fantasy XIV. So, I want to make this a bit faster patch note reading, so these don't go on for too long, but let's just get right into it. We have the North Horn, or Cold Crescent North Horn. You unlock Antuliolo. Honestly, kind of surprised it's not in Phantom Village, but maybe that's for the original quest. We have Phantom Weapons. You unlock these in the Phantom Village. Make sure to pick up your relic quest before going into the North Horn. We have Inconceivably Further Adventures of Hildebrand. This is done in Solution 9 by Hardy Boiled. If you've done the other ones, it's in the same spot. We have New Allied Society quest. If you did all the Allied Society quests and finished all of them, you get an extra little final quest. A New Game Plus for the Hildebrand, the Dawn Trail Hildebrand story. New furnishing items. We got new furnishing items. Most of these are going to come from Cold Crescent. New hairstyles. We have here, front, back. New emotes. Drop rate, or you can buy the Doom Train mount with totems. The drop rate of the NOO totems is, or the drop rate NOO mount is increased. The mechanic Celestial elemental icons displayed during this mechanics will be positioned higher and their size increased for Dancing Mad Ultimate. So one of the mechanics just a bit easier to see. The mechanic itself has not been made easier, just easier to see. The Cold Crescent North has been added, so it's literally like 99% the same of the Southhorn. So if you've done Southhorn, I'm just going to skip all this. Okay, we got exploration map, but there is one thing different we have here, and that is Blue Mage. Blue Mage will play slightly different, as it plays like normal Blue Mage. As newly added, Phantom Blue Mage gains new actions not from increasing level, but by learning from enemies. To acquire an ability, you must witness your foe perform that ability before defeating it. The actions you learn are listed in the Phantom job window under Phantom Traits. Also, apparently we're going to have elemental weaknesses now. The hostile creatures of the Cold Crescents have elemental weaknesses and take greater damage from attacks of that element. So here, they do show the Blue Mage window, and has a staggering 10,000 just for level 1. So enjoy this grind. So they'll get Arrow, Missile, Aqua Breath, Mighty Guard, and White Wind as their Blue Mage abilities. And you'll have to learn these normally as a normal Blue Mage. I'm guessing these traits power increase or something. But Blue Mage does play like normal Blue Mage and not like the other Phantom jobs. And everything else, fates, critical encounters, all the like level sync stuff is the same. Also, we are getting new coins, new gold and silver coins that are North Horn exclusive. So if you capped out on the South Horn coins, you won't be able to use those. Okay, persistent pots stay the same. Occult records is the same. Treasure coffers is the same. Fortune carrots. Currencies, yeah, I just went over currencies. So gear, they said you can trade in gear, so they're going to have 3 tiers. If you have the Southhorn gear, you can just trade it in for the new version's gear set of, like, if you have the +1 version, you can trade it in for this +1's version. If you have the +2 version, you can trade it in for this version's +2 version. We have Fork Tower Magic, so this one will have a normal mode. And they do say, completion of Fork Tower Blood is not required to challenge Fork Tower Magic. So you'll unlock Fork Tower Magic from doing all of the side quests, you know, getting the rank 40. We are getting up to rank 40. Entering Fork Tower Magic will work the same as the Fork Tower Blood. You go to the little area when the special weather is up. This time you do not need an item to go in here. It just takes the 48 people that are on the area. If you are not chosen, as it'll only take 48, and more than 48 can go in, you will get Fork Tower priority. If you did duels in Bajda, this is the same system. If you don't get chosen, this goes up and then will deplete and just go away once you actually get into a instance of Fork Tower magic. So you also have to be standing on this area if you're in a party. They state that if you're in a party that somebody is standing in, or you haven't unlocked it at all, you won't be able to get in. So you do have to unlock the ability to get in, and you have to like be standing on it. Entering in as an alliance, you can come in to Northhorn as an alliance, and it will immediately start the weather if you show up with a full group. You can also do this with Northhorn Extreme mode. It is going to have an Extreme, but this will also have a normal mode again. All the resurrection restrictions and changing job restrictions in Extreme are going to be the same. So you can only change class one, like at the very beginning. And you'll have the resurrection restrictions. Okay, this is new. Arcane Amulets. Arcane Amulets are a special item that can be obtained while exploring Fork Tower Magic and Fork Tower Magic Extreme. They're traded. The expedition in... Okay. Oh, so this is just the currency you get from Extreme. Okay, new phantom weapons have been added. So this one we will have customizable stats, which is their right, direct hit, critical hit. Phantom Weapon Quest employ a system which will require a player to proceed using the same class or job with which they accepted the quest. Okay. So yeah, we have, you know, more relic quest. We have some PvP adjustments. Getting the PvP, so not too many. Paladin. Limit grade time or charge time has been increased from 120 to 135. Dark Knight. Implement recast time has been reduced from 16 to 14 seconds. The Blackest Night barrier potency has been increased from 8,000 to 10,000. Dragoon Sky High effect duration has been decreased from 5 to 4 seconds. Ninja Buchin Shadow attack potency has been increased from 4,000 to 5,000. Techo Meppo potency has been increased from 2,000 to 3,500. Machinist Scattergun potency has been increased from 8,000 to 10,000. Bishop Auto Turret potency of Ether Mortar has been increased from 7,500 to 8,000. Barrier potency of Ether Mortar has been increased from 7,500 to 8,000. Pictomancer Star Prism increased to party member damage dealt has been increased from 15 to 10%. White Mage Aqua Veil Barrier potency has been increased from 8,000 to 10,000. Okay, new Crystalline Conflict season. This is the ranked season, not the Battle Pass season. That does end. The Battle Pass season does end when patch 5.56 comes out. You'll have a month. You'll have about 2 months for that. So we'll most likely have a Moogle Tome event before then. But with ranked PvP, Japan has to go to Elemental. North America is Primal. Europe is Light. Oceania is Materia. So frontline changes. For Paladin, limit break fill rate increased from 0 seconds to 15 seconds to plus 15 seconds. Monk damage taken has been reduced from negative 50 to negative 55. Dragoon damage dealt increased from negative 15 to negative 10. Samurai damage dealt has been reduced from negative 50 to negative 55. Viper damage dealt is reduced from 0% to negative 5%. Damage taken increased from negative 60 to negative 55. So do keep in mind some of these are buffs. Maybe? It's weird because they're using negative numbers and whatnot because they have stats be weird in frontline. So Battle High, how much Battle High you get has been adjusted. So if they have no battle high, have 1 battle high or 2 battle high, that's bidding you get 2 less points for it. Battle high 3 stays the same. And if you kill somebody with battle high 4 or 5, you get 2 more points for it. Or battle high 5 is 4 more points. For assist, it's 1 point and 2 points, the difference. So 0, 1, and 2 is deducted by 1. 3 stays the same. And 4 you get 1, 5 you get 2. This is for assist. Okay. New items have been added. This is new gear, mostly going to get from Northhorn. New recipes have been added. Magic Bucket is being added as being no longer classified as untradeable, so you can finally sell these. It is weird that that's just been a thing. When taking part in cosmic exploration in XIV, the name of items procured during artifact searches have been changed from Voyager records to Ancient records. And new big fish have been added. Yay. I'm going to get them, and I'm going to hate every bit of it. But yay. We're doing this again. We knew we would do it, but yay. New mounts have been added. This is mostly going to be from Northhorn. New chocobo bardings have been added. I would probably guess for Allied Society quest. A new minion have been added. A new fashion accessory, a little lamp. New face wear, some glasses. And in order for instances have been added to a Heritage Found and a Phantom Village. Instances have been removed from Rexasia. New achievements and titles have been added. New accents and porters have been added. Here's a new adventure plate. New framer kits they've added. So for the new emotes, we have /navigate and /look back. Achievements for PlayStation 5 and Xbox have been added. New music and sound has been added, so. A handful of resolved issues. Don't need to, this is all stuff that's fixed. Let's just go. We got enough time. If you wanna listen to these, come on down. Okay, issue with Cosmic Exploration Xasia. When viewing Cosmic Class Tracker window, when cursor moved location where it normally would not, making it impossible to move the cursor within the window. Oh no. Issue when during ocean fishing, where the status effect Fisher Intuition could not be triggered under certain situations. Oh, that's terrible. Because that's trying to get big fish. Issue when playing Order for Minion, where the parameters of the body minion were not correct. Issue when accessing New Game Plus, where the player using Tales of Adventure item were able to access certain Endwalker role quest chapters when they did not meet the requirements to do so. Issue when the bottom portion of the Reaper Arms Grand Champion war sets could not be dyed. An issue when dyeing the Arcanus Arm Grimoire Ascension, where the pages of the book also changed color, which was not intended. Oh no. An issue wherein Veil of Eternal Innocence, Veil of Eternal Passion, devotion was not displayed correctly under certain conditions with the following races: female Midlander, female Highlander, female Code, pretty much female everybody, and male Al Ra. Yeah, so female pretty much everybody but Lalafell, and male Al Ra. So if you're wearing veil, oh yeah, I guess the veil of, the wedding veil. So yeah, so that was borked for a bunch of classes. Now it's viewed correctly. It's when including Cosmic Operators Cap as Makote and Vieira, where equipped earrings would not display together with the headgear. Issue wearing furnishings with Asia Tower replica available and earning the achievement Universal Acclaim could not be repurchased from the Calamity Salvager. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize that. So, yeah, if you did all the mastery quests, you got a little housing item. So, yeah, you can just buy these from the Calamity Salvager. An issue when being disconnected from the game while using group pose with soft focus enabled causes the soft focus to remain active upon logging back in, even when the group pose is no longer in use. Oh! Other minor text issues have also been addressed. Okay, other various issues have also been addressed. Okay, so here's known issues. So here's things you're gonna have to deal with in this patch. Issue with undertaking certain side quests during patch 7.55 after changing to a class that cannot proceed with the quest icon and the duty does not display correctly. So most likely the Allied Society quest or Hildebrand. So it'll probably say you can still do them instead of being red if you change to a crafter. An issue when participating in certain critical encounters in Cold Crescent North Horn, wherein the attack indicator for the enemy action Dark Flare is smaller than the actual attack, so watch out for that. An issue when playing on the Occult Crescent North Horn, when being attacked while under the effect of multi-attack nullifying buffs granted by the following phantom actions, will consume all such effects rather than a single one. Ishiodori, Image, and Occult Brink. An image when playing on the Occult Crescent North Horn, or enemies and pets can become stuck in the environment at certain locations. In events you encounter this issue, moving your character should cause the enemy or pet to become unstuck as they follow you. Okay. So that's kind of funny. So they don't remain stuck like there was in, was it Eastern Thanalan was an issue, getting enemies stuck in a rock. An issue when undertaking 4 Tower Magic Extreme on the Occult Crescent North Horn, when erroneous markings appear on the area map. Okay. Issue when playing North Horn, when the wrong sound effects or footstep plays in certain locations. An issue when playing on the Occult Crescent, when use of certain phantom actions causes certain phantom weapons to stop displaying correctly. An issue when phantom weapons do not display correctly when changing movement physics under the graphics settings simple or off. Issue regarding furnishing added in 7.55 where the coloring of certain parts is incorrect. An issue when viewing character portraits in the lodestone where certain phantom weapons do not display correctly. Oh, that's fun, because this is gonna be... The following issues when using touchscreen features on the Nintendo Switch 2 have been discovered. Issue when playing Air Force One on the Gold Saucer, wherein shots fired from the position where the crosshairs are immediately before you tapped, rather than from where you tapped. An issue when undertaking certain duties, where the active time maneuver gauge does not increase when tapped. Or an issue or response time when moving your character in the character or portraits windows via touch controls are incorrect. An issue when using performance mode when the sound and are produced not when the screen is pressed, but when your finger is lifted off the screen. Oh no. So pretty much Air Force One's a bit borked. Do not use touch controls for any active time like mechanic. So you're gonna have just press normal buttons instead of the tapped ones. And performance mode's a bit boxed. Issue where opening the Nintendo Switch 2 home menu while the software keyboard is open, selecting one of the options in the home menu such as settings, album, or my page, then returning to the game and reopening the software keyboard causes the game to crash. To avoid this issue, we ask you to avoid opening the home menu while the soft keyboard is open. In the event you encounter this issue, please restart the game via the home menu. Issue wherein Japanese kanji conversion stops working while using a keyboard. Nintendo Switch 2 version only. So that's it. So a bit of bugs in the Switch 2 version, but nothing too big. Mainly just dealing with touchscreen stuff. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. And of course, if you want a more in-depth look at the patch notes. You can always just read the patch notes yourself. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I've been Scuba Winters. Until then, hope to see you again. Until then, bye.